There have been numerous action-packed films that have a little romantic feel to it, but also some have a little bit of a real thriller feel to it too. As I just experienced this in The Gorge, now streaming on Apple TV Plus. But is this new film worth looking into for some real intensifying thrills, even with a little romance in it? Or is this one just completely unworthy enough to be sent to the gorge itself? Find out in this spoiler free review right now. Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. So, greetings, my fellow YouTubers, and welcome to Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. My name is Noel, better known to as the Big D, and this time around I bring to you a spoiler free review of the 2025 sci fi romantic action flick, The Gorge, produced by Apple Studios along with Skydance, directed by Scott Derrickson, and written by Zach Dean, starring Miles Teller, Anya Taylor Joy, and Sigourney Weaver. Now, it tells the story of two elite snipers who are ordered to guard a deep gorge without knowing what lies inside. Now, this came to Apple TV Plus just a couple weeks ago on Valentine's Day of this year in 2025. Now, these two snipers receive identical missions: travel to a secret location, guard the west and east sides of a deep gorge for 1 year without any contact with the outside world or their counterparts on the opposite sides. First off, we have Levi Kane, a former U.S. Marine scout, sniper, and current private contractor who agrees to guard the West Tower. Andrasa, a Lithuanian covert operative frequently employed by the Kremlin, guards the east side. Levi suffers from nightmares stemming from the guilt he has from killing enemies, while Drasta's father, Ericus, dying from cancer, plans to commit suicide on Valentine's Day to reunite with his late wife. Upon arriving, Levi relieves his predecessor, Jasper Drake, JD, a former British Royal Marine, of duty. JD explains that in addition to the towers, there are automated turret defenses, powerful cloaking antennas that hide the gorge, and mines on the walls of the gorge to contain monstrous creatures within. Their predecessors nicknamed these creatures the Hollow Men, a reference to the poem of the same name by T.S. Eliot, depicting the end of the world. Additionally, JD warns of a protocol called Stray Dog, telling Levi, if you hear those air raid sirens, you run like hell. JD tells Levi that 3 battalions of soldiers, that's 2,400 men, were sent into the gorge in the late 1940s but never returned. JD is exfiltrated by helicopter, but his contact executes him without explanation before calling Levi's handler to report the transition to complete. And after several weeks, Dressa violates the no communication protocol on her birthday by using random signs to Levi, but soon things take a turn for the worst when they encounter the creatures from the gorge. But that's all of the story I'm going to give to you. This is a spoiler-free review, and you already know that. So anyway, now I'm going to give you my thoughts on the gorge. I thought it was pretty good, actually. It was fun. And well, it's gotten kind of a mixed reception, which I'm understanding. It's somewhere between 64, 63, 65 on Rotten Tomatoes, saying mixing multiple genres, the film makes for a surprisingly endearing romance until its action thriller obligations steer proceedings back onto a more predictable path. Well, that's understandable. That's true. That's how this film goes, but I didn't care. I actually enjoyed this film for what it had to offer. With its, well, with it starting out to be pretty good, and the chemistry between both the main characters. The New York Times gave the film a positive review, saying the film takes an already implausible premise and then catapults it out of the espionage genre into sci-fi and horror. This movie crackles most as a lively pas de deux between Taylor Joy and Teller, who commendably take their material seriously, no matter how seriously ridiculous it gets. The Associated Press, well, not too thrilled, called it preposterous, arguing that the tonal swings between action and romance were not of high quality, with the movie feeling like an intriguing but empty genre mashup and streaming only exercise. I disagree. Yes, it may true it's only available to stream, it's not physical media, but nevertheless, I still thought it was not too bad. I liked it. It was pretty good and what have you. I mean, we get to hear some pretty cool music and what have you, which was composed by the team of Trent Reznor and Atticus Ross, who do the score for the film, which is absolutely really good and what have you. Really something. We even get to hear Twisted Sisters' take of "Oh Come All Ye Faithful" in a Christmas theme scene, and one scene we get to hear some act called Devlin do a cover of All on the Watchtower, which of course it's instrumental and what have you, but really cool though. So the music and score is very good. The film was directed by Scott Derrickson, who most people would remember him from recently directing Doctor Strange and the Black Phone. He also directed The Exorcism of Emily Rose, Hellraiser Inferno, Sinister, and the remake of The Day the Earth Stood Still. Oh yeah, he was also a director of the Dream Kill segment in VHS 85. And of course, he's currently working on the Black Phone 2, which will be coming out later on this year. So his direction wasn't too bad. For our cast, we have Miles Teller as Levi. I thought he was pretty good in What Have You. He was not too bad at all. But I gotta give my thumbs up to Anya Taylor Joy, who is absolutely amazing in this as Drasa. I thought she was incredible. Sigourney Weaver's in this as the character of Bartholomew, and I'm gonna say she's really good. If I mispronounce this, I apologize. Sope Dirisu played JD, and, the, and there's the character of Ericus was played by William Houston. So the cast isn't too bad. Overall, I found The Gorge to be a pretty cool film. And I've got to say, you can't go wrong with seeing pretty good films with, well, character like well, I mean, with a star like Anya Taylor Joy. She's absolutely very good in this film, and I thought it was superb. Maybe not one of the best, but I still thought The Gorge was good. It really built up. It kind of starts out a little, at first because we soon get to see the two, talking via written signs and what have you. Yeah, but then soon once we see what happens in the gorge and what have you, which I again not going to tell you how that goes because this is a spoiler-free review. Believe me, it really builds up a little intenseness and what have you. So overall, The Gorge is not that bad of a film. I think you might want to check this out. This film's currently on Apple TV Plus. It just came to the service. So The Gorge would be worth looking into because if you really want a mix of sci-fi, romance, and action, I think this is a film for you. So for my score, I'm going to give The Gorge 4.5 stars. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give it a 9. Definitely. So, what did you think of The Gorge? Let me know in the comments section below. If you like this video, click the like button, subscribe, and be a part of the Big D Nation. Continue to help support my channel. Make it grow and make the views grow. Tell all your friends about my channel. Give them to know me. Maybe they'd like to be a part of my Big D Nation. Share my vids with your friends if you like as well. And join me next time when I bring to you a review of the movie musical South Pacific. So if you like this, check out my reviews for some of these other films. You can check out my reviews for these two films that were directed by the guy who directed this, Scott Derricks. First, check out my re-review of Doctor Strange from 2016. The upper right-hand corner is my spoiler-free review of The Black Phone. Or if you like Sun with Anya Taylor-Joy, check out my spoiler-free review of her recent film from last year, Furiosa, a Mad Max saga. And the bottom right-hand corner is the button you can click to subscribe. If you like rankings and reviews on movies, TV, music, video games, etc., then I'm your guy. Thanks for watching. Until next time, I'm the Big D saying, see ya.